Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stories, The Path of Destinies. Now, in the last session...
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas.
I shouldn't have started yet.
It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Skyripper had surfaced. Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor.
Quite possibly.
Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert.
Yes.
The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lupino needed rescuing.
Boo.
Of course. Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Yes. So, as I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted by the narrator narrating. In the last session I said that I could only do 3. I checked, and they said that they hadn't mentioned it specifically, but that was only for before the release. And so as the game is released, and you can go and get it if you want, we can play this through all the way to the real end. Not entirely sure when we'll figure that one out, but we'll push on. Now, the only one we've not done here is to build the Skyripper, so we're going to go and try and grab this armature.
Every child knew about the Skyripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods.
Yes.
Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Renato could fathom.
I don't know.
But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
Just like last time where we found the Iblis stone and then started meditating and got butchered and cut down. So yes, I'm trying to remember the controls. This is going to be interesting. I think it's because I've only played this for one session, and like in comparison to Assassin's Creed 3, I've played that enough. I'm still making mistakes in that one. So,
As he set foot on the island, Renato couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lupino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens. Did ravens drink champagne? Did rabbits? Renato felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Skyripper?
Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Skyripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
that is what we're going to find out, one hopes. I think we've only got 2 bits of the truth, so we need to play through this at least twice to get all of the truth. I suspect to get all the truth, and then we're going to need, assumably, once we've got all the truth, we can get the real ending, or maybe we can, if we're lucky, we can get the real ending without getting all 4 bits. Potentially, right. I can't attack. Okay. What's down here? Plot, I'm guessing. So maybe there's treasure down here. And there we are. I'm assuming that basically the bits of truth tell you what you need to do for these beginning bits. Because you've already eliminated 2, so then One Truth is going to tell us which one to do for the next level, and then one after that, maybe? I don't know. Can I? No. Aha! Wait, wasn't this where the core was last time? Okay, the camera's slightly messing with me a little bit. Alright, you're gonna look down here, aren't you? Or are you turning? You're just turning around. Right, that was worrisome for a moment. How do I get to... I get around here, the lever. Do I have the pink sword? No, I don't have the pink sword. So I assume I need the pink sword for this. Yes, wrong sword.
The people who had built this castle, did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls? The Skyripper could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought the lost gods, thousands of thousands had died. But Renato had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one.
Right. That does not sound good for potential outcomes. For this one, it destroys everything. If it destroys everything it touches. I can English. Right, so we do have a level though. No, I don't. I'm going to say hook shot damage. Ooh, the hook shot would do damage. We can grab ourselves some more health. Extra energy, get stronger, so we throw them further. We're not really doing that much grabbing though, are we? So dynamic successful attack. Dash through enemies. Doesn't work if they've got a shield. Dash down through shield, and you knock them out. So I can have damage for the hook, or I can. Let's dash.
Come in handy in a pinch.
Oh, we've got 2. We could probably do both. Though it might be worth just to go as far as we can in one particular area. And open the door. And I think we may as well open all the doors we can. Get whatever we can. I assume these are going to have extra bonus stuff. Because
There was an engraving. Maximum capacity, 130 people.
what? Are there bars underneath to hold on to? Hello. Oh, I don't remember what these do. I'm confused. What's going on? I don't know what just happened. I can't remember these enemies and what they do. I assume those things blew up when I hit them. Seemed to be what happened. Poor thing. It's a bigger chest.
Ooh, sparkly, thought Renato.
Ooh, I found a thing. Can't use it yet, though. Gems are items that boost your capabilities. Find a workbench. Will do. Ah, that's where this comes. Can do a bit of healing with this. Fight. Run.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
Of course it would be. Dash around, dash around. Whee. Back to the fighting inanimate objects. No one's allowed to sit here anymore. Sometimes they have loot in them. Not often, as you can tell. Oh, I don't have that one. Ah, well, we're going to have to go... Ooh, actually, what's on this rickety-looking bridge? treasure. Hello, treasure. See, so I'm not entirely sure if I should go through the hero gate, the hero sword gate, or just... The truth behind the Skyripper is shrouded in a thick fog. The most believable tale is that the Transcendent Emperor has used the Skyripper to banish Iblis. Then the Transcendent Emperor buried the weapon and vanished. Was it a self-imposed exile, to rid the world of its last divine presence, or was it the price to pay for using such a tremendous power? Could the Skyripper and Iblis have a deeper connection than just a weapon and victim? My rituals will summon the Iblis Stone. Perhaps I should worry that they will also cause the Skyripper to resurface. If that is the case, I should spare no resource to find it. A weapon that can banish gods is an invaluable bargaining chip should the old ones decide to double-cross me. It is their nature to try. But gods are predictable, and I can rely on that to always be one step ahead. Emperor Isengrim III, Secret Journal. How did it get
Ice
that
walls
here?
only let you through if they knew you were cool.
We're not getting through then. Let's go. How did the Secret Journal get down here? That's the question. Fight. No. Okay.
That was always a rush.
Okay, I don't know where I'm meant to go now. I'm confused. Maybe that's another way of coming in. Oh, hello. Oh dear. Okay, I'm about to die.
Where did that go to?
Where did what go to? My health? Yes, thank you. I noticed, game. Well done. Oh, and it halves your health when you die. Because we don't want people learning from their mistakes. I'm gonna go up this way. Maybe there's some health. Or maybe this is the way we're meant to go. This is the way I'm meant to go, I suspect. This is definitely the way we're meant to go, and I've just missed out whatever was up there. It's probably ore and other gems.
Hey, why don't you guys fight in groups? Oh, I know. Because there's no I in team.
Yay. I'm agreeing with Kenzie about puns. It hurts. But these are bad puns. Like, even my level, these are bad puns. Boom. I'm intrigued by the fact it was counting my combo as finished before I killed the last one. Interesting. Oh, it's this puzzle. I remember liking this puzzle.
A puzzle? Renato loved puzzles. Except when he couldn't figure them out. On the other hand, if there was a puzzle, it was probably meant to keep people away from something good.
Alright, I'm about to die. Okay. Boom. There we go. I'd like some health, please. Health would be nice. Another
The
gem.
right jewel could really give you an edge. The wrong, well, it still looked pretty, didn't it? That had been his mistake before, thinking he could win a battle of wills with an ancient evil all by himself. He had to be cleverer than that, or braver, or something.
That didn't seem to follow. Oh, gems are really cool, but they weren't particularly good. Oh, did I just... I bypassed the puzzle. I didn't want to bypass the puzzle. Oh, well. Here it is. The
There
armature.
it was. Skyripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
So, I assume there's another truth here then. I think we should work on one at a time. So we'll go and grab the Skyripper, I think. The core. Maybe that'll give us a bit more idea of what we're doing.
It's a no-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself. Only a series of coils and wheels.
Oh, he'll be alright with the
War
Ravens.
demanded sacrifices. And he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core.
Right, so... I don't know. I just said so. It was a command. So. Get sewing. I don't know.
Doubt sunk in before he was even out of sight of the Farfarer. Why had he chosen the Skyripper? It was the sort of path he'd always avoided. The path of responsibility, of seriousness. Had he grown up?
Oh, I hope not.
He didn't feel grown up. He'd made this decision from his gut, like he always did. Somehow, he'd impulsively decided to stop being impulsive. Did that make any sense?
Kind of. Swords. Still can't make this one yet. Yeah.
More fire? Yes, please.
Gyms. Elemental resistance, treasure hunter, and elemental resistance. There we go. And we've got a shiny friend who's about to hopefully help us in combat. Ooh. Dear Zenobia, the director of the Academy has told me how much he was impressed by your academic performance and leadership. Somehow, I doubt this was a session of bootlicking. I've seen plenty of those. That old toad is sincere. I am proud of you, my daughter. You'll make a fine empress one day. On my end, great news. Professor Calaveras has been studying the Nexus, and he's made a bold observation. That toad is a true genius. You know how that island is unique, constantly changing, new crystalline formations appearing, island fragments merging, splitting, slowly drifting, held together by some invisible threads? Professor Calaveras is convinced those changes are not random, but rather indicative of the living nature of the islands. He's observed that certain changes on the Nexus follow, or sometimes precede, a turbulence on another island, landslide, quake, flood. The Nexus seems to resonate with those events. Maybe the islands are a hive mind and the Nexus the brain? In any case, I am funding a permanent scientific observatory on the Nexus. It will attract the Empire's greatest minds, with Professor Calaveras at the helm. I anticipate a great deal of enlightenment for the Empire. With love, Father.